Hello, welcome to Arsenal Match TV. My name is Tops, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Europa League game, Arsenal versus Cologne. Now, this game was a strange game, and it was a strange game even before, the kickoff, because the kickoff was actually delayed. Yes, it was delayed by an hour because the Cologne fans, they were mental. Let's just say that. They were absolutely crazy. They were running riot across London. They were marching through London, chanting their songs, and apparently there was 20,000 of them, even though the allocated seats was only, I think less than 3,000 that actually had tickets. And they were just causing havoc, literally, to the point where the police couldn't even hold them back. They were knocking down stewards, they were knocking down fences, trying to get into the ground, people that didn't have tickets. And then eventually, as I said, the kickoff was delayed, and then some of the Cologne fans, well, the majority of them actually ended up buying tickets from like touts and ended up sitting in the home fans. So you had all these Cologne fans just spread across the entire Emirates, chanting their songs, and it was just a crazy atmosphere. I'm thinking, is this what the Europa League is all about? Late kickoffs. What, the kickoff was 9:05, obviously UK time. I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, this is going to be a late game. But yeah. The Cologne fans, they were just nuts. I think this is the first time they've been in Europe for like 25 years, and they were making the most of it. And I'm hoping and praying that all the Arsenal fans got home safely, because it could have been some scary scenes. There was some video footage of Cologne fans fighting amongst themselves and all sorts of stuff. It could have got like very angry and aggressive. So I'm just hoping that everyone got there safe and got home safe. But yeah, let's get on to the game now. Now, before the game, the team sheet, I was not feeling at all, man. Playing players out of position yet again with this back three formation. We had Iwobi playing central midfield. Listen, guys, he's not a midfielder. He is a number 10. Yeah, number 10. Maitland-Niles, a midfielder, playing left wing back, man. Like, why are we shoehorning these players? It seems like every single game we've got someone else out of position, whether it's a right wing back playing left wing back, or a centre mid playing left wing back, or a number 10 playing centre mid. Just play players in the proper position. And I've got to say, this is one of the worst performances I've ever seen in terms of the first half. It's probably up there with Liverpool, because we were so poor. All the players were poor. From Ospina to Sanchez, everyone holding, everybody was poor. Very poor in this first half. Walcott was awful. Giroud was awful. Literally, no one knew what they were doing. El Neni was just passing side to side. He was trying to find, people to pass to, but there was absolutely no movement in the entire team. It was just so static. And then we end up going a goal behind, as you do. And it's Ospina. It was absolutely dreadful mistake. Comes rushing out, kicks it, doesn't kick it out of play or kick it up the field, kicks it straight to a Cologne player. And then their main striker, fantastic finish, probably from about 40 yards, literally lobs Ospina. Ospina couldn't do anything about it. Tried to run back, but couldn't stop it. Fantastic goal. Very good finish by the striker. And we had no one to blame but ourselves. It was just a poor, keeping display, and very poor. He's not going to get back into, in terms of the Premier League team playing like that. So, yeah. And I think in this first half, he was so shaky. Like, every time the ball was coming to him, he was running out. There was miscommunications between Mertesacker Holding and Monreal. We, in terms of going forward, looked poor. Every pass was going astray or out of play. It just wasn't good enough from Arsenal. And as I said, and it just came from, players playing out of position. Iwobi didn't look like he knew what he was doing. Maitland-Niles didn't look comfortable. It was just all over the shop. And, it was 1-0. We didn't threaten at all. And you're thinking, oh my God, this is the start of our Europa League campaign, and we're playing like this against a team that we should be comfortably beating, all due respect to Cologne. It's just not what I was thinking about. But thank God in the second half there was a turnaround, and there was, because there was a substitution. Rob Holding got sent off. I mean, I do feel for this kid, because he's been ripped apart in a couple of games this season and been taken off half time. But he didn't have a good first half. None of the team did, to be honest. All of them could have been taken off, to be fair, if we had enough subs. But yeah, he got sacrificed. So we actually went to a back four, which I've been pleading for, but just go back to a back four. It's just simple. We know what we're doing. And players were actually playing in the right positions. Maitland-Niles was actually midfield. And he had a good second half. He won't be number 10, etc., etc. People were playing on the left and the right. And Kolasinac came on. And he actually scored a fantastic volley. Absolutely brilliant, brilliant volley. Early in the second half. Fantastic techers. Credit to you, Kolasinac. That was a brilliant goal. His second goal for Arsenal already. And it was a nicely timed equaliser because we really needed it. In terms of the game after that, it was, it's still kind of slow. We were trying to, create a few chances. Walcott was running offside like he normally does for the entire game. He had an awful game. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I can tell why he's nowhere near the first team. Oh, God, he was terrible. But, as I said, we brought on, obviously, Kolasinac. And then, as soon as we were back to being trapped wilshere, a moment of absolute brilliance, magic. Probably the reason why we've kept him at the club, even though he's probably going to leave either January or end of the season. Alexis Sanchez, you are the man, because he literally scored a goal on his own. This is what world-class players do. Cut in on the left, did a couple of stetos, cut in back onto his right foot, and then a fantastic goal into the far corner. Brilliant outside the box. Brilliant, brilliant finish. Top man, top player. And, it made dividends from his first half because I said he was poor as well. But, he proved his worth and he scored a very, very good goal to make it 2-1 to Arsenal. Jack Wilshere came on and I thought he had a very good, stint, playing some nice little passes, a couple of, back heels and some good passes there. And actually, he set up the third goal kind of because it was Alexis Sanchez, he crossed it in and Wilshere actually done with it. It came to Phil Walcott. Of course, he missed. Well, the keeper saved it. And then Bellerin, he had pretty good reactions, to be fair, and he slided it in the back of the net to make it 3-1 to Arsenal. And that's how it finished. Reece Nelson came on for a cameo, and he looked decent, to be fair, the last 5 or 10 minutes. And we got out of jail, to be fair, because, as I said, the first half was awful. Based off that, we're not going to do anything in this competition because you can't just turn up to Europa League games, even if you think it's not as good as the Champions League. I think you're going to win games like that because we were just awful, absolutely appalling. But second half, we clawed it back and, it was 3-1. Maybe it just doesn't really, prove anything, to be honest with you, because it was a team that we should be beating comfortably anyway. And it took us, a second half to get our, butts into gear. But we have won and we're, top of the group. So all smiles here, I guess, for now. But we have got Chelsea. So if that changes, guys, you know why. But anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Please click that subscribe button, comment, like, let me know your thoughts on the game. Let me know if you enjoyed it. But yeah, that's been my review. Hope you've enjoyed it. My name's been Tops. Come on, you Gunners.